We welcome you into 12th Man Studios for another episode of Higgins Hindsights. I'm Lexi Turnbow, and today I'm joined by men's golf head coach JT Higgins and freshman golfer Viraj Madapa. Coach, the team just finished their fall schedule. They played on a national caliber golf course. So kind of take me through your thoughts going into this.
Well, the field was unbelievable. I think we had 14 teams in the top 30 were in the field. And then we're playing on a great golf course, Golf Club of Georgia. It's a traditional tournament every year. Teams from all over the country want to play in this event. And it's really the reason players like Viraj come to Texas A&M is to play in the biggest tournaments against the best teams and the best players. So we always look forward to this. It's circled on our calendar. We never miss it. And it's always great to go back to Atlanta and compete. So, I wasn't sure what to expect, though, because there were so many good teams there. And I felt like we had a really good fall. And I was anxious to see how we were going to play against the best teams in the country. And, I was excited. I think we held our own and did a great job against them.
So the team ended at 5th, but they were only 2 shots away from winning.
Yeah.
Talk about the improvements that you saw in your team.
Well, first, I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen a tournament where you're 2 shots away from winning and 5th place on the leaderboard. That happens on the individual side quite a bit, but as a team, it just goes to show you how much parity there is and how many great teams there are, and how much every shot matters. It's the things I saw that we did really well this week. We finished off our rounds, which was the first time we've done that all semester. If we would have finished like that the other tournaments we played in, we would have had a couple wins, and we probably would have finished second in Chicago. So it was nice to see that. We've been talking about it all fall, and the guys finally stepped up and really finished well coming down the stretch. I thought that was great, and really the most impressive thing that we did was our composure and our poise was just amazing, which just says a lot that we were able just to block it out and move on and not worry about how we were playing or what our score was, and just really focus on the next shot at hand. And if we can do that in those kind of conditions against teams like that, that gives me a lot of hope for when we're playing in the most important part of the season at the end of the year. So it was good. It was a really exciting tournament, and great to see the guys perform that way.
We've talked a lot about finishing this season, finishing the rounds, and you just mentioned that they finished this time. So what do you think allowed the team to do that?
I just think that eventually, I think if you're a good player and you're making mistakes, whatever it is, if it's 3 putting, if it's not keeping the ball in play off the tee, if it's not finishing well, that eventually, if you keep pointing that out to them and showing them that's where they're giving up shots and that's what's costing them from achieving their goals, then they're going to adapt. And I think that's really all it was. I think that we just keep emphasizing it, and finally they realize, hey, if I finish off these rounds, the team's going to play well, I'm going to have a better finish, on and on and on, all the things that come with that. So I don't think it was anything physical. I think it was more of a mental block, a hurdle that we had to get over, and we finally did it.
Viraj, you are from India.
Yes.
Why and how did you end up at Texas A&M of all places?
I guess I just wanted to play more competitive golf as an amateur, and I felt U.S. collegiate golf was the place for me. And I guess I chose Texas A&M because I just loved. You can ask Coach too. We met at a coffee shop at Buffalo, I think, and it was like a 10-minute talk with him, and I just fell in love with him for some reason. It's just, I think everything I wanted to see in a coach, I found in Coach Higgins. And when I came here and I visited the facilities, it just blew me away.
So you're only a freshman, and you've already been showered in honors. You're ranked 72nd amateur golfer in the world, and you're also the #1 golfer in India.
Yes.
So how did it feel coming into this tournament and finishing out so well and making a name for yourself here?
I knew I had the potential to perform over here because I've done pretty well in international tournaments too. So it was just a matter of time before I came out and I played well, and I'm happy I did it in the biggest event of our fall calendar. So it was nice. It was again a hurdle for me to finish off the last couple of holes in the round, and I think I did that pretty well this week. I just kept my composure, and I just focused on what I needed to do, and I think just got it done somehow.
Coach, the team now has a break until the end of January. How important was it for them to end on a high note going into the break?
Well, you know, we've had it both ways over the years where we don't always finish on a high note. But I think it gives you, you know, you feel good about yourself, gives you some confidence. But most importantly, we really were good all fall. You know, we've lost to 8 teams this year. We haven't lost the same team twice. When we have lost, everybody's been highly ranked. So I think they feel like they can compete with anybody. We're just going to get better. You know, we've got, as good as we played, there's still a lot of room for improvement. There's a lot of things we can do better, and we're going to work hard over the break and get it. But right now, everyone's kind of taking a little bit of a break. You know, they deserve it. They've worked hard. We're really excited about the spring season, and I think we got a chance to compete for SEC and National Championship.
Well, congrats to you both on such an amazing fall season. Thank you both for being here, and have a fun break.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.